Okay, we are now entering in through the parking lot of the prestigious Chestnut Hill Mall into Hammond Park, and then, which is then, of course, a part of Lake Hammond, which then is, of course, home to Hammie, the Lake Hammond monster. With me is my trusted partner, Sarah. Say hi, Sarah.
Hello.
Yes. And, see, I am Jacob Davison, and I will be leading this expedition of sorts into trying to find the legendary beast that has been so reclusive from the mainland for so long. Alright, here we are on the cusp of Hammie's homeland. Very dull, very pristine appearance gives a false appearance to where this most vicious of creatures supposedly resides. Many have ventured onto this lakefront in order to try and find the beast, but so far to no avail. Oof, God, it's cold out here. And of course, it's also where tend to kind of come together because people like to feed them, but they shouldn't. So, as a local resident, have you heard of Hammie, the Lake Hammond monster?
Yeah, it's been on the news quite a few times. I've actually seen it.
You have?
Yesterday afternoon.
Really?
Yeah, it was in the middle of the lake. It just came up slightly, like maybe 2 feet, but I know it wasn't anything regular.
What makes you say that?
Because it had scales. It was like a neon green color. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Really?
Especially not from that lake, not from any other lake either.
And what time was this?
It was around 3 o'clock-ish. I was actually getting off work and I saw it.
And did you get close or did you run away?
It kind of freaked me out, so I kept my distance. But
Good call.
I mean, it only came up for like a couple seconds. Like I said before, it was kind of going down. It was like a couple feet off the water. So.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
What the hell is?
Oh, way out.
Okay, we see something now that looks like some kind of hump. That's a goose or swan or something.
Oh yeah, it's white.
Okay, our bad. Big mistake on our part. Moving on.
She's most active at night anyway, isn't she?
Yeah, probably more active at night, but it's almost sunset, so I don't know. Figured we'd get some kind of stirring, something.
Coming out to feed.
Yeah. So far that just seems to be the geese. Oh, look at them fly. So what have you heard about Hammie, the Lake Hammond monster?
Well, I've actually heard a lot, because I've lived here my whole life. In the 60s, when they were doing construction around Lake Hammond, there were sightings by the construction workers. They looked to see if there was any more, kind of animal entity around. They actually did put sensors in the water and all that. No one could find it, but there were a handful of construction workers that found it. And the interesting thing, though, is there's new construction in that area. And again, the construction workers, I think it's just one at this point, had a sighting and reported it. People thought they were kind of nuts, but people are seeing it.
And what makes you think the construction is disturbing Hammie?
Well, when they're doing the construction, they're actually putting like jackhammers and pile drivers and all that stuff. So I would assume, that, just having read about it, Hammie and all that, that he goes really deep down into that lake. And with that jostling around or something like that. Maybe that's what gets him to come up and allowed him to be seen. That's what I would think.
And how do you feel about Hammie?
Well, I have no question that I'm not sure things, it's whatever you call it, can certainly exist. So, and he's never hurt anybody, so hey, I believe in it.
Okay, it's been about our 4th or 5th hour now.
Dr. Davison, what's this?
Huh? What?
Oh, here. I
well.
think these are footprints. I think Hammie made these.
Oh wow.
They appear to be 5 to 6 hours old.
And you were able to tell that by tasting the dirt?
Yes. It has a 5 to 6 hour old taste.
Oh man.
We just missed her
Oh,
by 5 to 6 hours.
just our luck. Whole parking lot of people, nobody notices. What the hell?
Prime shopping time too. I don't.
Hammie went shopping?
I mean, the shoppers didn't notify us, being the preeminent experts in Hammiology.
Yeah. Yeah. So, let's see. They lead back into the lake. So it probably just like went off that rock path on here and back in. So Hammie's probably not going to be coming out anytime soon again. But footprints, that's kind of that's something, kind of.
Nothing that would stand up in court, but
Yeah, no, I know, but
I can assure the audience at home that these are real footprints.
Right.
Footprints before they're fake.
Yeah, no, I mean, wow, it's a big.
Definitely couldn't make those.
Yeah, seriously, and they're all pointy and not shoe-like. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to chalk this one to ignorance on my part. Probably could have come earlier in the evening. It's getting dark now and cloudy and spring, but it's still not that warm. And Hammie's probably a cold-blooded creature of some sort.
Probably
Yeah.
nesting somewhere.
Yeah. Yep. Only a matter of time. We will get a full snapshot of Hammie, and when we do, we will have a snapshot of Hammie instead of like all the unspecified and undocumented. That was a loud geese. That surprised me. I thought that might have been Hammie, but I can plainly see the duck or goose or whatever that is. And it's windy too. That's bad. Well, I want to call it a day.
Maybe it's just not the right season.
Yeah, it probably isn't.
Too early.
Okay, but this summer, Hammie, we will meet for the first time ever. Yeah. We got these footprints. We'll call that a consolation prize for now, and and I want to go get some burgers or something.
Thinking maybe fried chicken.
Yeah, that would be good. Okay, until next time, and oh, that's a very nice swan. Look at that swan. It's a very big swan. I got distracted, but until next time, Hammie, we will meet again for the first time. Yeah. Someone's... I think that's another duck, but I'm shaking the camera and the drama.